Hello. In this video, we will see the onDestroy lifecycle hook event and what it means for a service. So you might have used this event, this lifecycle hook in many of your Angular components. And this interface provide a public method called ngOnDestroy, which will be called every time the user component or any component which you implement this interface is destroyed. But did you know that you can also implement this interface on a service or a directive or a pipe for that matters? So in this video, we will just focus on a service. So this is my service, user service, implements the onDestroy. Here is a method. All it does is log some text into the console log. So let's observe the output. If you refresh the page, we can see first thing is app component is created, then it says user service is created and user component is created. Since this service is provided into a root, we don't have to provide it into anywhere else. This is my app component. You can see here, I have the app component HTML. In the app component HTML, I have a toggle button and I have two components here, users and post. Now, if I go back to my users component, in the HTML, you can see I have just two buttons here, which call service method add user and remove user, which will increment the count. So if I can just implement this function, basic function, I should be able to see the count up and down. Now, what will happen is if I toggle user component, that means this component will be destroyed and post component will be showed. So the last value we have is 3. Now let's toggle it. It says post works. Observe the logs. User component is destroyed, post is created. Now I will toggle it back. You can see post component is destroyed and user is created, but the value is retained. It's because service is provided into a root module. That's why it has the same instance which is still alive even though user component is destroyed. How can we verify that? Let's remove all the logs and we go to our user component. Here we will provide user service instance, meaning whenever this component is created, a new instance of user service will be created for this component. So we have this user service created log, user component created log. Let's add some users and toggle to the post component. And now if you notice, user service has been destroyed. Then a user component has been destroyed. Post is created. So if we toggle it back, now post is destroyed, user service new instance is created, and in new instance the value is set to 0, and then user component is created again. So this is very important where you provide your service. If you provide into a component, that instance will be shared only within this component and its children. And again, if you have this onDestroy implemented on your service, you can put some cleanup logic here. Good. Enjoy.